Hello, everybody. I had to click that live button so many times because of this. I'm still on my old laptop, so I apologize ahead of time for any crackling because if I get it running like an hour ahead of time, then it's warmed up enough to not crackle. I am using my phone. Can you hear me? Okay, I can see. And so I'm using my phone for sound, but sometimes it still crackles. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I know I've had to take some time off, and it was necessary because I've had some health issues, and me pushing myself through everything, I just wasn't getting healed. So taking the time off and letting the medicine do what it was supposed to do. I still was getting reactions from it, but I just kept going on. So I apologize for any crackling or anything. It will warm up and get better. Um, just keep praying that my laptop that's in repair gets repaired soon. So um, want to thank everyone for coming in. Thank you for those that are watching the replay, and my moderators will show up soon. So I just want to go to the top and say hello, Lena. I'm ready to get back to Night Owl Crafting Monday. I know you're ready with those bucket hats. Kristen, hello. Sharon, you folding fabric. Hey, Kim Dalton. DB, out running errands in the bushes. Hello, Renee. Hello, Unbiased. Unbiased, did StreamYard ever straighten out for you for iPhones? I had trouble today. It says it wasn't connecting, and I'm like, okay, we can't not connect. We have to connect. Hello, Roslyn and Dee Smith and Dance and Lisa. Thank you. And Roslyn McLeave. Oh, how do you say your last name? Anyways, okay. I said hello to you up above. No, StreamYard is still a mess. Oh, what's going on? Well, happy October 1st, everybody. Come on, let's make a difference in October. And these StreamYards just have to, these stream services just have to start acting right, because we got people to chat to and stuff and things. Okay, Jennifer, I appreciate you coming in. What I'm going to do today is it's a traveling pillow. So it's a pillow with a pocket. And it has a little handle. And I wanted to make it for my great granddaughter for our trip, but we were told we're only taking backpacks, nothing else. And I tell you, with all of the drama that we had on this trip, it's a good thing that the kids only had their backpack and to keep track of, and there was the clothes and snacks, and that's all they could keep track of. But I'm still going to make this pillow for her. She picked out the fabric. She loves cats, so this is the main portion of the fabric, and then I'm doing red for the pocket and for the handle. Now, I couldn't find the proper size, pillow insert, so I'm making it, and so that's what I was sewing when while I was waiting. So I have this color fabric. I don't know if you can see, it has the glare. Anyway, it's I don't know what you're seeing, because I'm seeing a glare. So it's this same color here, but it's inside, and this is going to be a like a sham um, back. that you just like an envelope fold, but it's called a sham back. So anyway, so it uses a 1/2 inch seam. So I'm going to try my hardest to remember that 1/2 inch seam because, we're used to doing a 1/4 inch seam. And also for those of you that are coming back and watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate that. And please remember to hit the thumbs up button, even when you're in the bushes or in replay. Okay, so I am making this pattern came in 2 sizes. And I'm making the larger one. I have the website that this came in. I was trying to get into YouTube to add it there. I'll add it down here, even though it won't be a link, but you can copy and paste it in there. And it's not a free pattern, but you could probably find a free pattern if you just Google travel pillow with pocket or search in YouTube. MachinePlus.com. And then it's okay, so there's the link and it's called On the I can't type. On the Go Travel Pillow. And it's by Fish Sticks Designs. Hey Fern, how are you? And it's actually on sale for $4.25. Okay. Hey, Picture Me Crafting, thank you for coming in and being my moderator. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up stitching this pillowcase, and then we'll get started with the oh, so I was saying I'm making the larger one. So this one that I'm making uses a 16 by 16 pillow form. The other one makes a 14 by 14 pillow form. And so so that's what I'm making right now is the pillow form because I couldn't find one. They like Walmart sells 18-inch in a set of 2. You have to order everything online. I had no time for online. I had no time for online shopping. And you can most likely get them on Amazon. Okay, I was mindful of that, Lisa, because my material is one direction, and I was thinking, oh man, I have to go and get another one, but it was so I just kept being mindful that top to bottom is 17 inches, and then the piece is 11 and a half. 17 by 11 and a half, and it turned out to be the whole piece of. I was thinking, I'd only have enough for half, and then I was going to cut the other half out of red. But I was like, it was perfect. I just have to use the edge, the bias edge, which hopefully with the 1/2 inch seam, it'll get tucked in well. Actually, I'll make sure I use that piece that has the bias edge in it. I'll use that piece where I need to do the hem, so it's not in the seam where, you know, she'll be laying, where it'll be stressed from her laying on it. Hey, Stacy. Thank you for coming in. I know you'll be in and out of the bushes because of work. Kristen, are you sewing? Okay. I have not made it. Oh, I have my, it's Stronger Than the Storm shirt on today. That's actually the Violet Volcano heart and butterfly. I have it in I have it in rose as well, but this is the one that I could grab quickly. And definitely need to say I'm stronger than the storm. Fibromyalgia tried to get me on my trip. Never made a pillow form before, but I figure, you know, it's just, you just make the pillowcase, you just make it and then you stuff it. I have, what I have is actually quilt binding. So I'm just going to take a lot of that and just fold it inside. Of course, if I was making this for a client, I would definitely do a pillow form. But I am liking the fact that this fabric matches, you know, the material. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside and press it when I'm pressing everything. And let's move on and figure out this pattern. I was reading it, trying to study it, because, you know, that's what I like to do. And the sewing instructions is for the for the small pillow. And so I just have to remember when they say 15, they mean 17 for what I'm doing. Oh, and I did finish my night owl crafting jar koozie, and it's the yellow inside. And this is iced tea. Okay, so it says we are going to start. It says half-inch seam allowance is included except where otherwise noted. Cut your pieces, measurements are width, blah, blah, blah. And then we are going to work on the pocket first. Thank you, Unbiased. I love making them. They're fun, and then and sometimes they could be like a little scrap bin for. This is an ice cream koozie, but I use it for my scrap bin. Okay, so my pocket is red. So the pocket is in red, and then the strap is in red. And I was thinking tote handles, but it just has a cute little strap. And but you really don't want tote handles because it could strangle. If when they're sleeping, they sleep on it. It could get wrapped around the child's neck, and we do not want that to happen. Okay, so fold the pocket piece over with wrong sides together, aligning the 17-inch ends. All right. So aligning the 17th. So guessing that since it's a 17-inch pillow, let me make sure. Wrong sides together. Okay. And then press well along the fold. Hey. Okay. See, got to read it twice. Wrong sides together, meaning the right sides are facing out to us. Hey, Dams, I'm watching you on TV with my mother-in-law, so much bigger than the phone. Oh, my goodness. Yes, so much bigger on the phone. And you can see what I'm doing and warn me ahead of time that it's incorrect. All right, so get this off of here. And this is my pillow. I'm going to be reading it out loud, Lisa. And I wrote it. Because the print was too small. Did I say hi to Mom? I meant to if I didn't. Okay, so the StreamYard is popping up. Okay. Okay, my wrong sides are together. My right side is up. I'm going to press. So this fabric, this red, it gets dark when you press it, but then it gets back to its normal color. Okay, so we have that. And then, so fold pocket piece over with wrong sides together, aligning the 15, which is 17-inch, ends press well along the fold. Place the folded pocket on the right side of the front piece at one end, line up to the raw end. So here's my diagram. This is the pocket. Here's the top of the tote. So that's all tote, and then this is the pocket on top. My artist. All right, so let's find that piece. This is the front. I'm just going to give this another press because it's been folded up since I cut it before I left. Oops. Okay. Okay, that don't make sense. Oh, I assumed incorrectly. I folded it incorrectly. This fits. Okay. Ooh. Normally, I like to do a prototype before I go live with it, but because this uses so much fabric, I just didn't have it to make more than one of these. So we're going to learn together, which is always fun because then you get to see the creator's thought process and work it out. Okay. Now this fits. All right, fold pocket piece over with wrong sides together, aligning the ends, press well, place the folded pocket on the right side of the front piece at one end, line up the raw edges, pin, then baste in place. I haven't seen baste in a long time. That's going way back old school, baste. Pin on one side. No, my pocket was longer the other on one side than it was. The pillow is square, but the pocket, the pocket is 21 inches by 17. And then you fold it in half, the 21 part, so it's 11 and a half. Lisa, did you make the large one? I'm biased. Basting, is that like a bigger stitch? Or do you still just do it the regular stitch length? Oh, cool, Dimps. Okay. Lisa, did you baste? Or did you just sew it in place? To form the handle, okay, Lisa, now I'm really confused. Why are they telling me only to do one side? Pin the raw edges and... Hey, Marlies. Okay. Now, did you stitch both sides? It's only telling me to baste one side. It didn't tell me to do this other side yet. So Lisa had, the last time we did Night Out Crafting, Lisa had whipped out 2 of these for her granddaughters. Skip the basting and do the handle and back pieces. So I shouldn't sew the pocket on? Here's the handle. Okay, to form the handle, we're going to fold the handle piece in half the short way, matching up the long way. And then again, so basically we're folding in, and then folding in half inch. Okay, so here's the first part, folding it in, folding it in. Okay, so I'm gonna skip, Lisa, I'm skipping the pocket for right now, and then just wait until I'm doing everything together. Welcome in, Danny, thank you. And D. Smith, not sure if I said hello to you yet. Okay, so I folded it in twice, so that's this diagram. Um, then fold each long raw edge into the center, matching them up with the center crease. Oh, I don't have a center crease yet. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I have my strap, and I'm just using white thread. This girl just does not have a collection of thread yet. All right, so I'm going to reread that to make sure I did everything correctly because I've only been reading like half sentences. Form the handle, fold the handle piece in half. Oh, that's where my middle, see, that's where my center fold was supposed to be when it was supposed to be done. Short way matching up the long way edges with the wrong sides together. Press well along the fold, unfold, then fold each long raw edge into the center, matching them up. With the center crease, press. Refold along the center crease, hiding the raw edges of the long sides inside. Press well, pin along the long open edge, top stitch a quarter from each long edge. Okay, let me see. So I had the half and then that, and fold that. In along the long open edge. Whew. All right. I'm going to top stitch. Sewing is messy, but beautiful. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and stitch. Don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to. Hey, precious pieces. It's always fun to be like stitching along, and then you discover you have no thread. I keep a piece of vinyl so I can stick it behind the needle to I keep it in this little drawer, the sewing machine drawer. Makes it so much easier to see the hole. Okay. All right, let's do it again. That was just a practice with no thread. Whoa. Oh, you did not. Okay. We're going to do that again, but make sure we are threaded correctly. Okay. I think. Okay. So we are completely threaded correctly now. Bobbin. All right. That's all done. Now to get my good friend out here, help clean up this mess. Should be easy since there's only one. Yep, that was easy. Since the bobbin thread was the only one that was working, it says, hey, where's my friend? Where's my top thread? Okay, I can get that later. All right. Third time, charm, maybe? Yep. Hey, Jessie. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. All right, the strap. And I don't think that I did it exactly the way that they did, but I did it my way. And she's not going to notice. She's not going to know. All right, so that's the strap with the center crease. Okay, so then I'm going to pin that on the raw edge, pin the raw edges of the strap to the front on the side opposite of the pocket. Line up each along the edge of the strap 4 inches from its corresponding edge. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to take the pocket off of here. Okay, this is the pocket. So it is saying to put trying to get you where you can see. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in. You're in the bushes. Okay. So here's my top of my fabric. The pocket will be down here. Here's the strap. This is the back side of the strap or the underneath side, and we're going to put it here, making sure there's 4 inches in between here. So here's 4 inches. So let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just seeing if this is what I need. Okay. And then we're going to go 4 inches. That doesn't look even. And then I have 6 inches. So I need it like 5 inches. Go 5 inches. And then 4 inches. Okay. And then do I have 5 inches? And 5.5. All right, so I'm going to do 5.25. And I'm sure I could have just like folded it in half to find the middle. Okay. Okay, so 5.25 from each edge and then 4 inches in between. Because I'm not writing that down, I'll have to like watch my own replay. All right, I'm going to stitch this down. I'm not sure if it says to or not, but I'm going to. From its corresponding edge as shown, pin in and stitch across each end 1/4 inch from the raw edge. Okay, remember it said 1/2 inch except for when it says not. So this is when it says not. Hi, Evelyn, welcome in. How's Orlando? So this is 1/4 inch seam. And I went over it 3 times just because I know my great granddaughter, she might be using this handle as a thing to swing the pillow at her brother. We're just going to give it some extra security. Wow, that's some tall grass. Okay. Cute little handle. All right. What do we do next? Back pieces. Fold in and press. Okay. So here's my front piece. Cute little handle. Here's my back pieces. Okay. Okay, so I want this one because this is the one that has the salvage edge. So I want this one to be on the left side. So this is what I'm going to be hemming. And then this one, I'll be hemming this one. Here's our pocket. All right. So let's figure out this hem. Back pieces. Fold in and press one long side of each back piece to the wrong side, half an inch, then half an inch again. Okay. If you have directional fabric, I do. Fold and press the left side of one fabric piece. And okay, I already figured that one out. This is the one I'm doing the right side. I'm going to put a tag there. And the other one I'm doing, so this is my tag to let me know I'm going to be hemming this side, sewing this side. All right, so hem, place, front piece. Okay. So this is going to be my raw edge, and this is my hem. And, whew, dizzy. All right, so that's half inch. Okay. Then we're going to do and fold that over and a half inch again. Okay. This is what I these little pillows make such great Christmas gifts or a gift for any time. And it doesn't even have to be for a child. You can make them for adults too. And you can make them for the market if you're selling at a market, just be mindful if you're going to be using um, um, like Disney fabric or something like that. Uh, oh, Lisa, did your strap hold up? Yeah, I'm only making one for my great granddaughter. Um, if the 11-year-old wants one, I'll make him one. Um, I saw some cute Roblox. She's the one that plays Roblox, but I couldn't. I mean, I didn't see the fabric in the store. Um, Otherwise, I would have got that. But anyway, I know it's out there. But yeah, sorry. We know our kids. I'm sure that if I had one of these when I was a kid, my brothers and I would have got into a fight. We didn't have polyfill pillows back then. They were feathers, so that'd be pretty messy. All right, so I'm just gonna stitch. Are you kidding me again? Girlfriend, what are you doing to me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. Now I'm out of bobbin thread. Thought I had enough, but I don't. And I don't have extra bobbins. The ideal thing would be to have like one in the machine and a backup doing when you're doing a live. I'm sorry, y'all, for the delay. I'm excited to get this thing made. I know it's going to be so cute. And I've wanted to make it since I first saw it. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to wind this bobbin. So I'm going to mute my. Let me see if I can do this. I, Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I'll probably make one on Monday night. Using my VW bus fabric. With the blue. I love that blue. I'm going to do a little commercial here. On Saturday, yes, this Saturday, October 4th at 7:55 p.m. Central, I am 755's next customer for upside down blindfolded painting. You want to have a good time? Show up Saturday on 755's channel, where she will be painting me upside down while she is blindfolded. It is hilarious. So come on out, give her the encouragement, give me the strength. I can't wait. So I have the post. I have it listed in on my post with her channel link. So that's this Saturday, October 4th, 7:55 p.m. Central. All right. Once again, I have top thread, I have bottom thread, I am threaded all the way. Yeah, Lena was one of her victims. Customers. And Rougie. Hey, Nikki. Welcome in. And if you can share out that link so that so people can come in and join in the fun. Tanya, how you doing, Tanya? It's so pretty. Okay, so that's my right side. This is my left side. That's straight in the gutter. I'm making with Marilyn. I just announced Saturday is the night for upside down blindfolded painting on 755's channel. Share it out if you can. So I've already got the post in my post. I mean, I have the link in my post. You can just share that out or share it out from her page. It's at 7:55 p.m. Central on Saturday. She'll be painting me upside down while she is blindfolded. Oh, what is Tanya saying? Oh, Tanya. Good luck, sweetie. Yeah, yeah, more time for crafting, and then you can sell your stuff. I know that you do. All right. So I guess my machine is just like paying me back for taking some time off because it keeps wanting to be rethreaded. It wants, the bobbin needs to be filled, and then the bobbin just decided to eat my fabric. But it's all good. It's not ripped. It's not, I just want to get that bulk out of there so that it's not going to be attracted to go in the ditch again. Let's just say sewing kitty fabric kind of is typical of kitty cats. They're playful, and this is definitely playing with me. Can't wait. My great granddaughter will tell me, Gigi, those cats made me stay awake. I laughed. She's not one of my subscribers, but she's in school today. They were off yesterday. Okay. All right. Two. This is the pocket. Where's this? So I know I got to get the pocket in here. That's how it's going to go. I think I could put the pocket in here now. Base front piece, bottom, and the handle at the top. Place backside front lined. If you're using directional fabric, be sure that the prints are facing up. They're all facing the correct way. All right. Okay, Lena, you want to do that Monday night? Night Owl Crafting Monday? Okay, clip the corners and turn outside. Okay. So we are ready to go, ready to rumble. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so I have the pocket on top of this is the front that has the handle. These are all the raw edges here. This is the fold. This is the pocket on the front. This is one side of the back. This is the other side on the back, matching all raw edges. Here's the fold, the hem, and here's the other hem. So Miss Lisa has done this a few times before, so I'm going by her we're going off the script here, and we're going to simplify the directions. So we don't have to leave an opening because we have this opening. So I feel bulk right here. Okay. Of course, it'd be nice if I had a nice sewing table that I could just lay this on, but I'd make two with what I have. So therefore, we still did great. All right. So we're doing a 1/2 inch seam for this here. I just want to hold that in place. Okay. What does Jessie say? Okay. A lot of layers. Just got to make sure they're all correct in there. I'm not afraid to use the seam ripper, but I'm going to avoid it if I can. Okay, this is the handle, and I verified the handle is on there correctly. I mean, laying in here. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. Sorry for my silence. I'm really concentrating hard here. So many layers. All right, I am pinned. I am pinned. Picker. Yeah, I always pick. Okay, Lena, thank you. All right, a half inch. A half inch on my machine is this right here. Ouch. Okie dokie. Hey, Geneva. Okay. So I had quite the adventurous trip. One I don't really want to repeat. We flew out Friday. That plane, the engine failed, fortunately on the ground. So it took an hour and a half to get another plane. And so it got us to Dallas after our connecting flight left. So they put us on another plane for Saturday morning. So we flew Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday night, Monday morning. The typical, not just gate changes, but when it starts off, you're in C, but then it changes to A, and then it changes to another gate. And it's like I was in a wheelchair, and then we have the two little ones, so it was quite eventful. And then coming home, we had to evacuate the airport, swarming with police, and then they let the dogs out, and then we were only delayed a half hour. due to that because planes couldn't land, and the ones that did land couldn't unload until it was safe to come back inside. It was a police matter, so it not anything to do with the airline or the airport. Just just an adventure, that's for sure. I told my daughter-in-law, I says, "Boy, you didn't promise a good time," but she goes, "Oh no, Gigi, it's all you." It's all you. I don't have any trouble when I fly. Oh my god. But yeah, so got home Monday and I went to bed. I just laid down for like a half hour. I mean, no, an hour. I was going to get an hour and then like get unpacked and have something to eat because we hadn't eaten at all since Sunday. And and then but I didn't wake up until 1 o'clock Tuesday morning, and then just got up, went to the bathroom, went back to bed, and I slept all day. But that's what my body needed to like kick um, what I've been going through out. Okay, y'all, this is so exciting. This is so cute. She's gonna love this. Get my corners out. And I am ready to make another one. Well, I'm not ready. I mean, I have to cut fabric, but I'm gonna make one. Another one. And Miss Lisa says it's easier. Once you get one done, it's easier. So I don't know. Hi to Grammy. Gammy. Um, I don't know if she's still in here, but I thank her for telling me just stick it all together and do one stitch instead of like following their directions of doing this and then this and then this and then this. It was so much easier just to do all the layering. Now, if you are an inexperienced sewer, I would recommend sewing each layer like the directions say. Um, okay, I'm going to give this a press. Now this takes, this size that I made takes a 16-inch pillow form. I don't have a pillow form, so I'm making one. And that is right here. Yes. So I had 3 yards of this blue fabric and it matches. Oh, you can't really see, but it matches. She's not going to care. I mean, but Sorry, this fabric's being a little difficult. Okay. I use my heat press palette, whatever it's called, to for my ironing board. Oh, whew. Okay, so this is how it looks. Uh, I don't have the pillow put in there yet. So this is the tote. It has a pocket. It won't be gapped like this when the pillow goes in there. And then this is the opening here. And I just have to stuff this, and then it'll go inside. It'll go inside there. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Terry. Hi, Barb. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, everyone. So I am going to continue. If you want to stay and watch the rest, that's good. Then I won't be alone. But because I know if I'm not doing this live, it's going to get put aside. And then it'll be in my pile of finish another time. So, which I got all mine sorted out, and put in a thing, and that's what I'll do. Like a Monday night crafting is do that. Okay. So for all of you that may have done this before, so I have quilt batting, and I'm okay. Thank you, Picture Me Crafting. Thank you for being here. So I have my project done. This is just the part. This is the pillow insert that I'm going to make to put inside it. So it's actually quilt batting. So it's like this, I was thinking of just making a big old chunk, like a pillow. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'll stay, but I'll be in and out of the bushes. Okay, it's just finishing up this pillow. The project is done. The project is complete. Um, Never would have thought to use quilt batting for a pillow. I've only ever stuffed with loose polyfill. Yeah, I don't. I'm just using what I have, sweetheart. I when I got the embroidery machine, I wanted to make mug rugs. I thought this is the stuff you make mug rugs with. Well, I knew that because mine is only a 4x4, and I wanted to do the rectangle mug rugs, and I was going to just like float the fabric to do the embroidery and for the big one. But anyway, so I made this. This is a 7-inch square mug rug. Um, I made that with my sewing machine. Yeah, so I'm just using what I have. We'll see. I might just leave it open because I might just need to pull that right back out when I do get a thing, a pillow form. Oh, and I do know that this quilt batting is not what I need for the embroidery machine. Embroidery machine. I know that now, but so I'm just gonna cut. Oh, and this quilt batting was on clearance. I even looked at looked for pillows like on clearance, and then um just to take them apart to get the inside. We're just going to bake this right now. Bake it. Polyfill could be lumpy. This is at least flat. It's so cute. Hello. And there we go. So she can put her book in here or her switch. So when we have a slumber party, she's ready. She could put her like jammies in there. Thank you. Hey, JB. So that was easy to make when you don't follow their directions. and like I said, you could probably like search on YouTube for travel pillow, on the go pillow. On the go pillow is probably the trademark of this designer. But travel pillow with pocket. But this one is a 16 by 16 inch square pillow, and it has the envelope or sham opening in the back, so you can wash that. Upcoming shows, I have Patak Crew is tomorrow night, and at 5 p.m. Central. And then I'll be on a 755 Media LLC. Her show is on Saturday at 7:55 p.m. Central. She's doing the upside down blind folded painting, and I am her next victim. So come watch, hang out, laugh, enjoy yourself, and help us do good. Share out her video, get her out there. So she only does that once a month, and where she has someone. But yeah, thank you, everybody. It was fun, It was like once, with Lisa in the chat helping me, and told me just ditch their instructions and do it. So I have the one directional fabric. So that was, you just need to be mindful of when you're doing this to make sure that all three pieces are going in the same direction. And so this ended up being 2 fat quarters of each fabric. You're in your sewing era? Okay, so and then Monday I do Night Owl Crafting at 9:15 p.m. Central, and Lena Doyle comes and joins me. We have a really good time. I mean, it kind of goes off the rail after midnight, but it's fun, and so we sew. She's going to be doing her bucket hats. She's figured out her pattern that she was using, and the same thing I think was like she just had to like forget what the instructions said and do what was working for her. But she's got that down. She'll be doing that. I'll be doing another one of these. I have some fabric that is the VW bus. Yes. Yes, you can embroider the front pocket. Thank you, Jennifer. We I would put like a nice saying on here. We don't put our children's names on their things, but um and like at the airport we don't call them by their name. We have code names. And so anyway, but yeah, it would be really nice to put like something. I'm going like this because I'm thinking, slumber, in a wave. But yeah, D. Smith and Jesse and Marilyn. Sorry if I'm calling you out, but yeah, they're like our diehards for Monday night. But I can't be doing 5.5, 7. I gotta stay well. So anyway, um, yeah. So have a great rest of the day. Once again, my next show is tomorrow night at 5 p.m. with the Patch Hat Crew, 5 p.m. All Central. And then Saturday on 755 Media's channel, she'll be painting me upside down while she's blindfolded. And I'll be guiding her, and the chat will also be guiding her. So she needs you there. I need you there. And so come and join us. Have a good time. And then Monday night at 9:15 Central PM is Night Owl Crafting with Gail Designs and Lena Doyle. And then again on Wednesday, 11:45. So everybody have a great day. Naomi Either, designed by Juju, has great reading pillow designs. Okay, I'll check them out. And I'll be sure and use Shay Shay's link. Here's the channel in case you are not subscribed yet. Yes, go over and subscribe to, thank you, Marilyn. Go over and subscribe to 755 Media LLC, and turn on your notifications. So, Lisa, thank you so much for your help. Thank you for everybody for being here. Thank you for my moderators. And thank you for everyone that's watching the replay. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. It really does matter. YouTube is doing some funny stuff right now with algorithms. And so I don't play music on my channel, so I'm not getting dinged, but some people are getting dinged because some music that was safe to use is no longer safe to use. So anyway, okay, I love this project. I'm going to go ahead and cut out my fabric for another one and get that ready for Monday night. And this really isn't bad with using the quilt batting. Quilt batting for a pillow thing. You don't need to have it like overstuffed because they need to put their stuff in the pocket. So, okay. Thank you and peace.